We've all heard it, right? The gospel of the 5 a.m. club. Wake up early, crush your goals, win the day. But if it's the ultimate secret to success, why does it so often feel like, well, the secret to total exhaustion? Let's get into why your morning routine might be the very thing burning you out. Okay, just picture this. It's 1 minute past 5 in the morning. It is dark, it's quiet, and you are just deeply, beautifully asleep. And then, bam! Your alarm just screams at you. It's not a gentle nudge, it's a violent, unwelcome invasion of your peace. So you're staring at your phone, you're half awake, and you're kind of questioning all your life choices. Some guru on the internet is already winning the morning. But you, my friend, you look like a confused potato wrapped in a blanket. And this really gets to the heart of it. Why does this so-called success habit feel more like a really well-branded form of self-sabotage? Here's the spoiler. It's not about discipline. It's about burning through your energy before your brain is even turned on. To really get this, we have to pull back the curtain on the myth itself. Let's start with what I call the 5 a.m. illusion. You know, the psychology behind the 5 a.m. myth is so powerful because it's not actually selling you results, it's selling you an identity. Just the act of saying, oh, I wake up early, feels productive, doesn't it? It's like a badge of honor in the hustle culture Olympics, whether you actually get anything done or not. But here's the thing, real productivity isn't about the clock on the wall. It's all about your usable energy. When you force yourself awake during your body's absolute lowest point of alertness, you're not being elite, you're basically overdrafting your energy account before the bank has even opened. And that overdraft? Oh, it comes with a hidden fee. Let's call it the wisdom tax. This is the price you pay every single day in your quality of sleep, your mood, and your mental sharpness, all for that little badge that says, I woke up early. Smart performance isn't about chasing badges. It's about chasing real leverage. So, if watching the clock is the problem, what's the solution? Well, it's about flipping the script entirely. It's about focusing on energy over time. This means we have to stop asking, what time should I wake up, and start asking a much, much smarter question. When is my brain actually powerful? Your body isn't some robot you can program, it's more like a power plant with its own natural peaks and valleys of energy. You see, the highest performers out there, they don't worship time. They fiercely protect their energy. And why is that? Because energy compounds day after day, while time just passes. If your mornings always feel foggy and irritable, that is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you're just totally misaligned with your own body. But you know, it's not just about when you wake up. It's also about what you do right after you wake up. Let's uncover the real burnout culprit. Okay, here it is, the secret enemy of your morning. Tiny little decisions. It's not a lack of time that's crushing your potential, it's a lack of what we'll call decision juice. Your brain has a very, very limited budget for making choices each day. And we absolutely bankrupt that budget almost immediately. Should I journal? Should I meditate? Should I work out? Or maybe I'll scroll social media. Coffee first or a cold shower? By 6 a.m., your brain has already held a full-on committee meeting and it's exhausted before the real work has even begun. So the truly smart solution here is to remove friction, not to stack on more heroic habits. What you need to do is create a decision-free zone. That means one preset default action. No debate, no hesitation, just go. Okay, so how do we actually build this thing? Let's get practical. It's time to stop trying to force motivation and start engineering a morning system that works for you. Your brain responds to cues, not commands. So let's build something called a focus tunnel. It's a super simple two-step process. First, pick a sensory cue, a specific lamp you only turn on for deep work, a certain playlist, maybe even a scent. Second, you let that cue become the automatic trigger for work mode. So, for example, the second you turn on that lamp, your brain just knows, okay, it's time to focus. You're not forcing anything, you're letting your environment do all the heavy lifting. Next up, you don't need a grueling hour-long workout at dawn. You just need to flip the on switch. Enter the 60-second movement snack. Seriously, just a minute of jumping jacks, a few push-ups, maybe just running up and down the stairs. This tiny little spike in activity gets the blood flowing and tells your brain, hey, it's time to wake up. It's minimal effort for a maximum signal. Now, transitioning into deep work is absolutely key. The biggest mistake people make is going from 0 to 100, from a sleepy brain straight to complex problem solving. Instead, you need to build a bridge. How? Read 10 pages of a book. Not your phone, not your email, a book. This warms up your brain's engine. gently shifting it from a passive state to an analytical one without any friction at all. Now, all of this sounds great, I know, but here is where almost everybody fails. They try to do it all at once. So the final and maybe the most important principle is this: you have to start stupidly small. We tend to look at morning routines as this giant, intimidating 12-step transformation. But real, lasting change, it comes from one small, almost embarrassingly simple change. Forget waking up 2 hours earlier. How about just 20 minutes? Don't try to add 5 new habits. Just pick one. When you do this, you create this incredibly powerful feedback loop. Starting small builds consistency. That consistency then builds a new identity. Like, I'm the kind of person who reads 10 pages every morning. And that identity is what drives your behavior automatically, which is what ultimately gets you the results you're looking for. Ultimately, this whole thing is about a huge shift in mindset. It's about working smarter, not harder. Remember this: the smartest people don't grind harder. They remove what doesn't matter. So stop worshiping the clock and start engineering your system. And that really just leaves us with one final question to think about. What is the one single piece of friction you can engineer out of your morning tomorrow to make progress just a little bit more automatic?
Please subscribe to Smart Laziness.